What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Panda here, and we have another summoning video for you. I saw that we have 2 times sacreds, and I've got a couple sacreds on lock right now, and so I wanted to pull them because of a couple things. I guess I don't have it up now because RSL is still currently down, but I am 22 shards into pity, and with the 2 times, that brings our legendary chance up to 12%, on top of, what is it, an additional 10%, right? So that puts us at 12 plus 10, so yeah, 22% chance. Something like that. We have a good chance of pulling a legendary is what I'm getting here, because we've got 2 times sacreds, and we also have a 10 times for Harima, which from what I've heard, from what I've seen, is a very good champion. She's got this decrease attack on A1, as well as a chance to place it on all other enemies if it's a critical. So it's basically an AoE attack down on A1, which is very strong, and it's books to 75% chance, which is pretty good. It's pretty good for an A1. Then we got this A2, attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit decreases the target's defense by 5%. This is one of the things that makes her very strong for boss damage dealing, such as the clan boss, because you can decrease the target's defense by up to 30%, which is kind of insane. I mean, this is 5% each hit, right? So that's 15%. So in 2 turns, you drop 30% defense, and I believe this stacks with decreased defense. So I mean, you're looking at potentially, depending on if it's additive or multiplicative, I mean, you could be looking to up to 80% defense down, which is kind of insane. She also buffs her own defense by 5%. As well, which goes up to 100%. So that takes a little bit longer to build up, but still really powerful. She's going to be very difficult to kill in the long-term content, which is awesome. Then we instantly activate the Celestial All skill if this skill kills an enemy. So this is not for bosses, this part of it, obviously, because you're not going to kill the clan boss, for example, but we go into A3, which is that Celestial Awe, which is a AoE provoke damage skill, and the debuff can't be blocked or resisted if the target's champion is from the Demon Spawn faction, which is kind of insane because in PvP, a lot of the top tier champions are Demon Spawn. So this is actually going to be a very good arena champion as well because of this type of skill. I'm not sure how strong her damage is, but definitely some potential there as well, depending on, maybe she's a defensive nuker. This does scale off defense, and we've got this defense stack, so if you can kill a target with this ability, you get that extra 15% defense, and then you go straight into this to kill the rest of the team potentially. I'm not sure, we'll have to see if we get her, but I've seen some pretty insane stuff with her so far. We also have this passive, which is ridiculous. Enemy ignore defense effects are decreased by 50%. She's whole new arena meta. Whole new arena meta right here. Also, champions from the Demon Spawn faction cannot inflict critical hits on Harima, and this champion cannot land weak hits on champions from the Demon Spawn faction. So definitely some interesting stuff. You also have ally res in arena, which I guess is good if you're going for a resistance type defense. If you're just trying to stall, which this could potentially be a stall type champion. So definitely not a bad champion for the 10 times, but really I think I want to pull at least a few shards, just to see if we can get lucky. I need to make a little bit of room here. We'll just go ahead and level up Rhonda a bit. Boom. There we go. So we've got room for 4 sacred shards to summon let's just get down into it. I mean, you guys kind of know already what I'm looking for. Anything that's gonna help me with my dungeons, speeding up, like poisoners, Theodores, things like that. But let's just go. Let's just go right in. Let's just start popping them. Here is Sacred at number one, starting off with an epic, and it's the Mistress of Hymns. So, unfortunate. She does have a res, and it has Veil, but probably she's not that great. She's pretty bad from what I understand. Let's go ahead and go into number two. Come on, there it is, baby. There it is. This is the first dupe. This is the first dupe I've actually ever had. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But I mean, Ghostborn is a good champion. I definitely can't be mad about that. Is he a dark elf? Yeah, he's a dark elf. So I mean, I guess we get some HP for our legendary dark elves, which really I don't even think we have that many. Where is my dark elves? Let's see. One of these days I'll get there. Here we go. Yeah, so it's some more HP for a few champions, I guess. There is maybe a world where we empower this. Why is she showing up if... That's weird that she would show up when I don't have any copies of her. By doing this... I want to see what we get. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. So we get 10% HP, 10% attack, 10% defense, 15 resistance, and 15 accuracy for empowering. And if I remember correctly, yeah, we can get 500 life token. Yeah, that's a lot. So it's not worth it. I know that there are a lot of people that actually have gone in here and picked up some of these champions, but that's our first dupe, so we'll have to think about what we're gonna do. But let's go ahead and pull these last two just because maybe we'll get lucky. Bistafis, okay. I was not expecting to get another one, that is for sure. I mean, you saw my reaction, obviously. Night Revenants, so that is actually really good, because Night Revenants is one of the factions that I am definitely struggling with the most. I don't know if he is a good faction war champion. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance of placing a block active skill, okay. 50% chance of placing a true fear for one turn on targets under block active skills. I mean, okay. Attacks all enemies and inflicts a critical hit against targets under block active skills. Heals by 20% damage inflicted. Here we go. Attacks all enemies. 75% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 2 turns. Also has a 75% chance of placing a decreased defense debuff. Okay. And has an increased ally accuracy in all battles. So I could definitely actually see Bistafis being a pretty solid faction war champion for me, pairing really well with my Soulless, because if we come over here, he has a pretty strong nuke, and at the moment, if we go to factions, let me find, here we go. So at the moment, I don't have a decreased defense, so he may be a champion that I build. I don't know if I'll build him super hard. Like, I don't know if I'll 6-star him, book him. I probably won't do that. He probably will just be a support champion for my Soulless to kind of push a little bit farther. But I mean, he's definitely, it's a new champion, which obviously most champions are new. Like I said, Ghostborn's the first dupe I've ever pulled. But yeah, I mean, that's really awesome. I'm super happy to get that. We have one more. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's see what we get. just another epic. That's okay though. Hey, Magnar. This is actually awesome. I don't have a Magnar either, so he is a very, very good HP nuker. Was it this skill right here? He places an extra hit on enemies without HP burn, and has a chance to stun. He actually is a very strong HP nuker for Arena. I probably won't build him because I do already have Gembo built, but he is a potential champion to build to help with the Demon Spawn faction. So, I mean, I would say this was a success, because if we go to my Demon Spawn, we will see that we're mainly just rocking with Kaimar. Ooh, had to sneeze, couldn't control it. We're basically just rocking with Kaimar, Allure, and Dur. We did pick up Tanix, but I don't know, I don't remember if she's very good. Yeah, she's mainly just single target stuff, so not that great. Magnar could potentially be a champion that we build for Faction Wars as a source of actual damage, because Kaimar doesn't really do damage. Dur is a reviver, and Allure is mainly there for the A1 for bosses and such. So, I mean, I would say that this was definitely a very solid pull session. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but we have some points that we can mess around in here for. I'm kind of curious what you guys are... What? They're just giving champion away? Sorry, that caught me off guard. This is my first time looking at this event since it popped, and they're just giving Tatura in this event. That's kind of insane. I mean, what is that? How many points is that? Let's see. So 700, 900, that's 16. And then you have to go and get both of these. So that's 26, 36, 46, 56. I assume you can just come here, that's 66. And then you come down here, so that's 13,600. And then you've got 9,000. So that's 22,6. Jeez. So it's 122,600 points. That doesn't even seem like it's that much, to be honest. It doesn't. Oh, I wanted to see the points values. That's crazy. I'm sorry, that's crazy. I'm kind of... We might have to make another video on that. That's a whole nother ballgame. That caught me off guard. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But I would say this was a very good summon session. Let's go ahead and end with just opening up my clan boss chests. We did get both UNM and Nightmare. Maybe we'll get lucky and get some shards or some books. Let's see what we get here. A Ancient Shard, we take those. And a Wood Shard, we take those as well. But guys, that is going to be it for me today. I would say this was a good summon session. We picked up several very good champions, two Legos, one new Lego. This is actually going to be very good for my Faction Wars, which I'm super excited about, and then also a new epic that's also going to be very good for Faction Wars. So I am definitely happy with those pulls, and now it's time to just completely save everything until the Christmas Fusion. So hopefully we hear that soon. We can build up enough shards and we get enough free stuff to do the Christmas Fusion. But I would say this was a good summon session. So let me know down in the comment section down below if you guys pulled for the 2 times and what you got if you did. But yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to like the video if you liked it and subscribe for more content like this in the future so you can be notified when I post my content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.